Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's N-O-K-O-R-E Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
Tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
It wouldn't move.
Yeah, we up, man.
Yo, what's going on? This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 307 of the Drunk Mind. 306. I don't know, nigga. -1, nigga. Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast, the DMST Podcast. It's back. Thank you to everybody tuning in on YouTube right now and everybody tuning in throughout the week on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher, the TuneIn radio app, Nowooshka. Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. Playboy, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. Another show, man. 306, ready to get it in, man. We had a great night last night, which I'm sure we get into. Yeah. But I'm ready to get it in as usual, man. Let's get it.
Dev, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm in a hell of a mood. I really enjoyed last night. I enjoyed yesterday, man. We'll get into why, but I really enjoyed it, man. I'm ready to go and have some fun, man.
Ulysses, how you feeling?
Man, blessed, healthy, and wealthy per usual. Feeling great, man. So, yeah, let's get to it.
All right, we know how we always do. Start asking everybody how their weeks was. So, Ulysses, how was your week?
How you doing, Brainstorm?
I'm good.
How you feeling? You all right?
I'm good.
My week was good. It's filled with work and a lot of play on the weekend. So, yeah. Let's go.
All right. Playboy, how was your week?
You know what? My week was good. I have decided to, now from here on out, no matter what happens, just take the positive out of everything. I'm still here and breathing, so my shit was cool, man. Same as usual. Nothing changed. Okay. Nothing.
That was loaded, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm sitting over here like, okay.
But bitch got a problem. I'm going to be good with it, nigga. I'm fucking with you, dog.
Like for real, how I'm feeling inside right now, it's like, I can't entertain no negativity.
Fuckery.
I can't.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one suffering behind it, for real. I just can't entertain the bullshit. So I'm on a new path of just trying to just stay positive because of the different things that I deal with behind it. So everything from here on out is good, nigga. So I'm good. I'm straight.
All right. Dev, how was your week?
Week was good, man. Y'all don't be doing shit during the week. You know what I'm saying? You be doing all the shit in the world, but don't be doing shit.
I know, right?
You had a show on Thursday. We had Pie and R&B yesterday talking about you don't fucking do nothing. Anyway, my week was cool. You know what I'm saying? had a little event at the job. You know what I mean? Let me shut the fuck up. I was about to give my life away. Had an event at the job.
Yeah.
But it was cool. Going to be there forever. Never leaving, ever. No, it was cool, man. It's been a cool week. Yeah, I don't think nothing too crazy happened. Yeah, we'll get into Pod and R&B. Oh, all right. I ain't gonna give away the shit because it ain't nothing etched in stone. But we talk about it on the pod. I grew up a big Bone Thugs and Harmony fan, so. You know, people listen to the pod. Maybe you picked up on the fact that, I always know the fellas DJ. I do music and shit, production. So, been working with some people and getting closer and closer to potentially working with the fellas that I hold in high regard. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know right now. I get in the studio with one of them, I'm done. I'm hanging up the mixer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, I'm gonna keep progressing and growing. But I've got the opportunity to. We've had Kat on the show. We getting ready to put her project out. She got some songs that have piqued the interest of some people who may or may not have put Cleveland on the map back in the mid '90s. So hopefully we can link up and do some shit. And some people who are affiliated with them would like to peruse DMST Studios to put their project out. So be doing a lot more work. I just be stumbling into some shit. But I when you enjoy doing some shit, I don't do music for, I know it sound crazy, for personal gain. You know what I mean? You ain't never had no convo with me where I'm like, nigga, I'm about to get some. I do it because I love it, man.
Yeah.
And it ends up running in. I just don't want to waste my time dealing with people who don't take it serious. And it's panned out. You know what I mean? When I first started doing music, you run into a lot of niggas who live down the street. Your grandma, uncle, cousin said he could rap. He got a couple pieces of paper with some bars. You'd be like, man, I'm wasting my fucking Thursday night with this nigga, man.
Right.
And I don't have the time to do that shit no more. So I'm very particular on who I fuck with. You know what I mean? Just because I just don't feel like wasting my time. And
Wasting time is wasting money.
Yeah, so I stumbled into some pretty cool opportunities. So, cool opportunities, man. So, but if I get to work with them fellas at some point.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
DMST.
I rap too, though.
Yeah. Them brainstorm bars. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Cleveland, he got a shirt on already.
Nigga said, I got marriage on my
I mean, I watched that shit the other day. Man, Brown Sugar, real quick. All right, I'm sorry. We ain't going to do this right now because we still doing how our weeks was. Brown Sugar and The Wood, because I rewatched The Wood again.
Yep.
To me, Brown Sugar and The Wood have to go into the, like, they gotta enter into the conversations of some of the best black movies ever fucking made, man. Brown Sugar is so good, man.
Yeah.
That movie is so damn good, man. But anyway.
I think it's the elements of music in it that really makes it real good too.
Yeah.
You know, at least to me. But The Wood is just my shit.
And I have appreciation for artists, rappers, or whatever who can actually do a good job acting.
Because Most Def did a good, and Queen Latifah, they did a good job.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. I look at them more as actors now. Same with LL. I look at them as like more so an actor than a musician now.
Hey, real quick, I mean,
but Most Def is dope.
Yeah, Most Def is dope as hell. You brought up LL because I went down for last week. Thinking about last week, I went down a rabbit hole of black movies. Started off at the tippy top, nigga. With Leah, we was watching Juice and Cooley High and Poetic Justice. I had to get her black card up a little bit.
Turn mine up.
Oh, yours up?
Mine is low.
I got you. And then it progressed. I watched The Wood. I watched Brown Sugar. What happened? What happened, man?
I'm over here watching 305 and this motherfucker like, where the fuck is Ulysses at?
For people who don't know what just happened,
This nigga over here commenting on show 305.
I'm sitting here like,
we keep our phones open to watch the comments.
oh my goodness. Nigga, I'm on
This
305.
nigga Playboy,
Hey, nigga, I'm having a whole different podcast. Okay?
this nigga Playboy is watching last week.
Hey, take another sip of that water.
I literally was like, no, this is what I did. I'm sitting there looking at it like,
Something wrong with
hey, damn.
you. At least look like me.
That's horrible, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
man. I
that's
apologize.
funny. But no, real
that's
quick,
bad. That's bad.
I went down a black movie rabbit hole and I got to the bottom. Held Up with Jamie Foxx and Nia Long is a horrendously bad movie, man.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
at the top of bad movies. I said I've watched every black movie that ever existed, nigga. I watched Deliver Us from Eva because you brought up LL Cool J. I went down a rabbit hole. I watched Breaking All the Rules. It was me and black movies for about a week straight. And I said, oh, Held Up, I got to watch something else. Now I'm watching Gordita Chronicles about the Latin. It's like the Latin mixed dish on HBO Max. It's like the same style show. It's about these Dominicans that moved to America in the mid-'80s. It's literally like mixed dish and all those shows. that take place in like I don't know, the narrated. Everybody hates Chris style shows, but it's about the Latin. But anyway, I had to get off black people because Held Up should be stricken from the record. It should be on no streaming platforms.
So Held Up was the equivalent to putting sugar and grits.
Yeah.
I think my mic a little.
Everybody mic low?
You
My
sure
bad.
You're on the right one.
Let me turn this stuff up. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Can you hear
Everybody
me?
up
Check,
now.
check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Watch your ears, nigga.
Nigga.
How was your week? Brainstorm?
It was good. Ain't nothing happened too much. Just working. My job going through a change again. So
Really?
my last 2-3 jobs in the last 3-4 years has been nothing but change. So it's going through another change. I ain't complaining though. Just as long as the check's clear.
I know that's right.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, buddy.
So that's that though. And then as we about to talk about the pot and R&B. We did our 4th one last night.
Man.
So thank you to the people that was
Fire,
in attendance
Thank
last
you.
night. I mean, what was we talking about pre-show?
PBC.
What's that?
Powder Blue Cartel.
No, hey, like I put on the thing, BBB, the Baby Blue Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, I don't
Big
know
ball
how.
brand,
I
you know
have
what I'm
no
saying?
idea how it worked out.
I don't know.
Listen, I told Dan from that picture, it looked like y'all got at least 2 kilos in a bag of money under that chair. Like Brainstorm be giving the silent clues to Playboy.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? He the Michael Corleone of this shit.
No, but I mean, but we always have fun when we do pod and R&B.
Yeah.
I mean, we still, like we said, we still working to perfect it and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I mean, if people that's there still having a good time and they still, deciding to, pay money and show up, then obviously you're doing something right. So
Yeah. So.
you got a picture to pull up real quick, show the people?
Oh, I can pull it. Let me.
Yeah, y'all gotta see this picture. I'm sorry.
Not
Not sorry. You gotta see this picture.
All right.
and while we
That's
pulling
the
up that
PBC
picture, make
Of
sure,
us.
Powder Blue Cartel.
No, we're the Baby Blue Boys. Get our
Man,
name
I
right.
don't care what you say.
and while,
about
and
it.
while we're pulling the picture
Baby
up, make
Blue
sure I
Boys
say.
is y'all music cover for the Cartel. Nigga, y'all definitely moving.
that's our
Listen, I'm
cover.
telling y'all what y'all is. And then Dev up there with the freaking hoochie daddy pants.
You least I gotta talk about that because this motherfucker made me jog out of fucking Waffle House last night. But yeah, man,
Hey.
that one hard as hell right there,
Yeah.
man. Everybody, his shirt blending into the background. That shit hard.
Listen.
When I black and white, it whitewashed the shit out. And the dope part is he the only one that got on dark pants. Brainstorm, so it's like in his dark shoes. It's like the contrast in this is dope.
Right.
Yes.
My bad.
Y'all all
I'm getting
got
artsy. I've been
beards?
studying contrast a whole lot.
You got
so.
beards. You got the bald, the dread, and the 360. I can see
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's dope. Hold on, let me pull up hers. Look
Oh,
at
I
you.
didn't say nothing about me.
What you was talking to somebody on the? What you had a Bluetooth? What you was doing right here?
I was fixing my earring because it came out.
Wasn't nothing wrong with your fucking earring. you was trying to be sexy. You did your own makeup.
That's a
Excuse
dope-
me.
I'm-
Listen,
That's a dope
Excuse
picture
me,
right
I'm keeping it
I
100.
did my own makeup. Like, that's raw.
I be doing a lot. Like I didn't do shit to the makeup pictures. I just sized them bitches and hit send. I just sized them out to be the 3x4 so it
I
can go on
woke up
Instagram.
like this. I woke
She got a
up
little yams out.
little.
Yammy Tammy from Miami head
Listen
ass.
here, they ain't nothing little about that. That's heavy.
So if y'all want to go on
Instagram?
on the Instagram page, man, check out the stuff. Show some love. But yeah, it was. We got some more pics coming. Shout out to Paco for
Yes.
again
Shout out
taking
to
some
Paco
dope
for doing
dope
that.
pictures, man. But yeah,
No, y'all look nice though, for real.
it's.
I was proud of my boys.
I'm excited that we just continue to grow and like the consistency is key. People like to look up and see people doing something over a period of time, give themselves a chance to become a part of it. And we're not even slowly. The momentum is picking up. I'm head over heels about DMST and about pod and R&B, man. This shit is.
What's so funny about last night is that it was a situation where even though it wasn't the same amount of individuals.
What you mean? It was 3,000 people.
Yeah, it was 3,000 people there.
No, it was
We
a
had to
dope crowd.
We had to turn people away.
Yeah, exactly.
That was bad marketing on my end. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
But-
love his eyebrows when he said that.
No, the fact was the vibe was still there.
Oh yeah.
The whole situation was just dope.
You wanna know what
it's the concept. It's the most simplest thing in the world we never thought of. It's the concept, but people are really
drawn
just
to
enjoying it right now. Yeah.
You know what I look at it as? I look at it as I feel like I know this is probably the weirdest. I do analogies. This is the weirdest one I've ever done. I know, so I apologize. But so I'm sorry, y'all. You ever used a lint brush before? I was like, where this nigga going? You use a lint brush and you might have some shit all over your shirt, and you might wipe it once, twice. You might have to wipe your shirt 10 times to get all the lint up.
Right.
But I feel like every pod in R&B is not meant to be. You're not gonna get all the lint with one swipe.
Right.
You might get 10 people. It's like, yo, this is dope. Then next week you might get 15 people. Then you might get 5. Like the people that come and like literally express. You might have 40, 50 at each one, but you might have 10, 15 people like, bro, I'm coming back. Then 15 people, I'm coming back. Then 5 people, I'm coming back. Then 20 people, I'm coming back. And the next thing you know, you 10, 20 swipes in, and we gonna have a pod in R&B, and we gonna be like, we gotta have this shit at an auditorium.
Right. That's the goal.
That's what I feel like, but the consistency is the key. We got to keep putting on a dope show, make sure we dress to the 10s, we got the vibe right, the energy right. Man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get so excited. I get excited when, whatever, when it's instead of 3,000 people, it's 29.99. It might be one person less, but we put on a show like it's 3,000 motherfuckers.
And I will say this. We put on a motherfucking show last night.
Listen.
The shit was dope.
It is dope. We got some.
You know what the key is? What we do that I paid attention to last night, regardless of different things. Everybody bring a different element to the situation, and it make you sit back and think like, I was meant to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is so good at what they do.
You at least good at being drunk. I'm fucking with you. I had to. You know why I'm trying to get back at you, Lise? Real quick. We went to Waffle House afterwards. We leaving out of Waffle House. I'm not exaggerating on the sound, on the loudness. I'm in front of her. Leah's behind her, still at the table, because she like stuck to the damn table. So I'm walking out. Waffle House, weirdly enough, is packed. At 12 o'clock at night, 12:30 at night. Niggas
There's only one of them around her.
She like, okay, thick thighs with the hoochie daddy shorts. okay, with your toes out. I'm like, nigga, shut the loud to the motherfucker. Everybody at Waffle House.
Big Yam Daddy. That gym is working.
Nigga, now I'm quick walking like no race like a little Asian man. I'm like quick walking out.
Hey, that was the longest walk to the car for him.
That's funny.
I didn't know what she was doing at first, and I turned around and said, "This motherfucker, man." That door seemed like it was 20 yards away, bro.
Oh, that's funny.
But no, that shit was fun as fuck, man. Anyway, back. But yeah, I'm just pod and R&B, man. I enjoy when people come, the conversations afterwards. Like we had somebody in the crowd last night who was very in tune to our conversation and very opinionated on what we had to say. But that just means people are engaged in what the fuck is going on.
See, you know the dope part too? Real quick, I'm gonna let brainstorm. But the dope part is that we have absolutely or are on our way to perfecting the ability to control the entire crowd. To where the point we have different things we saying, and niggas like, be quiet. Making different points and different things.
4 or 5 times throughout the night, I felt that people would say something and it'd be able to get a complete hush. That is, being a comedian, that's not easy to do.
For real. Like
the control of the room is hard.
That's why I said, like, when it was getting a little bit controversial, you know what I'm saying? I said, please don't overtalk the mics or whatever. Like, I will get to you. I have no problem or whatever. Just respect people who was on the mic or whatever. So you got to have, like, that crowd control aspect of it to be able to get the goodness out of that event, because it's so many things and so many elements of that night that you definitely don't want to miss out on.
And to me, it was weird. To me, it's almost like being in chaos. I'm like, if motherfuckers is talking over each other, you know what that means? Multiple people in here are engaged and got something to say. God damn it, we do like we did it. Like that's the whole point of what we trying to do every single time we have one of these shows is to make the people. It is an interactive. Listen, for people who never been, Pod and R&B is an interactive podcast. Nigga, when you walk in, you are a member of DMST Podcast, and the mic is open, and we about to have a conversation.
Right.
That's all it is, man.
So keep that same energy that y'all have in the chat when y'all pull up.
And it's fueled by dope ass R&B music. That's all this is. That's all it is.
And Jello shots and jungle juice.
Yeah. Nigga, that Jello, them Jello shots was just liquor that she put in the refrigerator. Nigga, that shit
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm up here trying to teach people how to take Jello shots, so I'm taking them back to back. I said, whoa, you gotta realize each time you show somebody how to take a Jello shot, bitch, you taking a shot.
God damn.
I ain't even have one.
That shit was strong, nigga.
Ooh. Yeah.
That shit was strong as 216 muscle, motherfucker. That was strong as shit, boy.
Listen, it's strong. It was stronger than the disagreement that me and Dev have on the regular. That's how strong that shit was.
It was strong. It was the homie Famine Girl and Playboy. Like,
Hey.
this nigga was like that. She wouldn't stop.
I don't
She
play
wasn't
that
stopping.
shit.
She wasn't stopping.
I don't play that shit.
And when we was done, I went and talked to her. She was like, when is the next one?
Yeah.
That's another thing. We'll probably have to, going forward too, I know we're talking about this live, we're going to have the next one in the pocket to let people know. So when we do the next one, we probably got to talk to Kim and them and be like, so when can we start planning for the next one?
Right.
Because the number one question I done been asked over the last 16 hours, when is the next one?
I've been asked too.
And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. And that's not a good answer.
But see, the thing is this, when it comes to that type shit, I called her liaison because shout out to Famine because he was like, she a liaison. But see, that's what I get to talking about as far as us being good at what we do. I purposely spark different shit.
Poke the bear.
Because as soon as I poke the bear, nigga, it's like, oh no, hell no. This and that.
Hell no.
Even though I know in my
So
mind
no,
what's going on,
no.
but that brings the engagement of people, But she was dope, Famine. Everybody was dope.
Yeah, man. It was a very, very cool event, man.
I always try to bring my brothers into the karaoke side of it. So I had James singing, had that one dude in the back singing. So,
Yeah, so
I love that.
we let people know. Do we want to know? We let people know who was there, what's going to be coming next time. Like, we got a dope.
Pull up.
We got a dope idea. Wait till y'all see the promo video.
We'll talk
for
about it afterwards.
Wait till y'all see the promo video for it. Wait till y'all see the promo video is fire. We might get contacted by some lawyers or something. This shit gonna be so dope.
Yeah, man. I
Just
can't
let
wait.
you know. But anyway,
Okay. What's on the agenda this week? Shout out to our homie real quick, our homie D Murph. Just hit 500 shows between his platforms. Why Not Sports and Flagrant 2, and we need to record that thing
Houston,
for him.
right?
Yeah, we need to record that thing for him before we get out of here. Real quick.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't forget. But yeah, shout out to the homie D Murph down in Houston. I just texted him earlier last week too.
You know what's
I
so
hadn't
crazy?
hollered at him in a while.
This time last year, we was in
we
Houston.
was in Houston.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweating our ass off.
And whoo,
Hey, that pool party.
Houston
though,
was a different kind of hot, bro.
Yeah.
that
It was a different kind of hot. I said it was slavery hot.
That pool party.
It was in the fields picking cotton hot.
Yeah, that shit was hot as hell.
Listen,
We got to the pool party, nigga. I said, it's hot, nigga. I'm getting in the pool. Nigga.
I got in the pool too.
You know what?
Because it was too hot to just.
I'm
be
not gonna
sitting
lie.
there.
I had no intentions at first of getting in the pool.
The moment
At
I stepped out the
first.
house that morning, I said, nigga, the moment we get there, I'm getting in the pool.
Nigga, damn, you
look,
seen Dave
look.
dude was kicking his flip flops off.
that
Like,
look. Remember what you had on last year? That cocaine dusted flannel came off real quick.
this nigga looked like he was straight from Miami, Dade County, nigga.
Listen. Hey, I'm scared to get
disrobed
pulled over. I'm scared to get
Got
pulled
my
over.
ass in the
with
pool. Fuck that, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, that was a
Shit.
dope time.
Yeah, but congratulations to him on his,
Yeah,
Yeah,
five
shout out to
Oh,
D Murph.
absolutely.
flagrant 2.
I mean, I think honestly, we've had no, so when we do DMST, we've had no prior like in depth. I think we chit chatted a little bit about it yesterday, but we haven't had an in depth convo about this shit. Just with the heaviness of it and what's going on, we can't start really nowhere else. We kind of be irresponsible, you know what I'm saying, to be 100 to not talk about the overturning of Roe v. Wade. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
So it'll start a little heavy this weekend.
yeah, you're taking away the right for a woman to choose. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we here with a woman. We don't want to mansplain this shit away. What is it? That shit mean to you?
Damn.
I know. Sorry.
So it's tough because I've actually had one before. Due to the fact that my doctor told, because of my hernia, I wouldn't be able to carry. Like, not even like to where I'll be able to be full term, and during the like delivery, you know, one of us might not make like this period. Both of us gone if I carry a baby. So in that aspect, because it was necessary for my life and definitely the potential life of another baby, I had to get rid of my baby. So, wasn't expecting to get that transparent, but that shit hard. You know, and everybody want to say, you know, because we had this conversation in high school, I would never forget whatever. I was like, well, what about the rape victims and this and this and that? And they said, well, what if you were here only because your mom decided, regardless, this life matters and I'm going to have, you know, this kid full term. But everybody ain't built that way. Yeah. It's just not. Because think about it. If that person decides to carry a rape baby, you know what I'm saying? That baby, that child will forever remind her of how she was here and what happened. So I feel like you're taking away, however people look at it. Like, don't get me wrong, life is life. But you're taking away the decisions that make somebody individual life different. You know? And don't get me wrong, I do think, like, for example, if you would have had 12 abortions, like, my nigga, this is not the birth control that it's set up to be. It's for specific reasons, situations only. So, if anything, put a limit, maybe. But still, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This shit weird.
We've talked about it before in different. I remember we had that group chat podcast that one time. We talked about that shit. I've become a lot more informed over the years. Not even just because, you know, for being ill-informed, but just reading different shit and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And like I was reading the scene the other day, and the woman was like, "So if y'all gonna do this, do we start child support at conception? Do we start all this at conception? Because if you're trying to tell me conception is do we assign a social security number? Do moms that carrying get tax breaks if they're carrying? Because a lot of the laws are set up, they don't matter until the baby's born. You know what I mean? So y'all hiding behind this like, we want, you know, the baby, you carrying a life. Don't none of the other shit matter until that life comes out of that woman. You know what I mean? Like, the concept of taking away somebody's ability to just make a decision.
To make a medical decision.
But my thing, but you know what's so crazy? Let me, real quick. That ain't even an easy fucking decision.
Yeah.
It's not. So if a woman comes to that point to where she has to choose that,
that's some heavy shit. Even if it is, and it's like, and we obviously make jokes. I'm gonna probably make a few anyway because that's just who I am. But like, not being funny, even if she does use that shit as quote unquote birth control, we humans, we do know that we be fronting in front of people. We all have fronted in front of motherfuckers, then got home, cried our eyes out, or was sad to the motherfucker, or really ain't mean the shit we was saying. Some motherfuckers might be fronting. Oh yeah, I fucked this nigga and I gotta go get an abortion. Deep down, this woman is now battling with, damn, I gotta go like have a life taken out of me. That's some heavy shit, man. I don't give a fuck what the circumstances is.
I think some of them, not all of them. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
I don't think all of them.
Yeah, it's got to be some people out there, I guess.
I don't.
They're just heartless. Yeah, I mean, but I think those are the exceptions to the rule, and I think every rule got an exception.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right.
I mean, I'd find it weird that, well, it's not even weird. We know the type of country we live in. We know the people that's making decisions. It's terrible that I've been saying it all week. There's a small conservative minority that's in charge of almost, that has the final say when you look at the Supreme Court. But outside of that, the people who make these decisions like this, they're a small conservative minority, and they make decisions for what the majority of people in this country don't want. You poll everybody in this country, people will say, okay, you should be able to have the right to choose to get abortion and stuff like that. I just think that's weird, that it's just you and your conservative thinking saying, nope, this is wrong. The Bible says this, or the thing that's been killing me this week is the let God choose thing or whatever. Put a bullet in the gun, spin that shit around and put it to your head and let God choose. That's what I think about all y'all people that's saying let God choose for that matter. It's just it's wild that you are telling somebody, women, that you can't choose the medical direction you want to go in with your body. That is just wild to me on so many levels. And then, we live in a state in Ohio where it's Republican led, and I was reading online where the decision came down within minutes, not within an hour, not within a couple hours. Within minutes, they were sending the thing over to the federal judge who had blocked what they were calling the heartbeat bill in Ohio because they said it was unconstitutional, which is basically, as soon as you can hear a heartbeat or abortion, you can't get an abortion. Within minutes. So it's like, comes down the wire. As soon as it comes out of the wire, hey, get this over to him. Within, who is this desperate?
Yeah, I don't.
Who is this? Why is abortion so maddening to people that you're this desperate that within minutes you are already like, yo, get this off the books. And then you're going to write tougher laws to make it even harder for you to go out and why is abortion such, and I know I've been seeing it in the last couple of days about white supremacy and protecting the white race. I didn't know until 2 days ago that statistically white women get more abortions than any other race. I think black women was close behind, but it was white women.
But I feel that part.
And I've been feeling that argument. But
that don't make sense to me, really. When I was reading about that too, they was like, it's protect the white race, huh?
It still don't add up to me either.
It don't add up because even though y'all have the most percentage wise, it's more of a. But whatever, okay.
I have.
Go ahead, let's talk about it, man.
I'm gonna just be as simple as possible with this. For a long time, I danced around this, this concept of whether or not it's, right or wrong, or the ability to be able to do it, or whatever the case may be. This is what I used to feel like. I used to feel like when it came to victims of rape and different stuff like that they should have the ability to be like, no. I felt some type of way about the women that was just reckless and just doing shit. That's how I used to that's how I looked at it. That's how I used to look at it. Because like you said earlier, is you do not all, but you have some that use it as a form of conscience, and at the end of the day, if you out here wilding out, doing your thing, letting the nigga bust in you and all this other shit, and you get pregnant, I don't feel like, or how I used to feel, you shouldn't be able to just be like, oh, I was reckless, but let me go ahead and get rid of it. That's how I used to feel.
I feel it.
But you know how I feel now? I just want a motherfucker to be happy in life. And whatever you decide to do with your body and what's going on, you should be able to do with it. Plain and simple. If you don't want to do this or have a child and want to be able to basically do whatever you want to do, just do it. Life's too short. I'm just on some make myself happy type shit right now. So anybody in life regarding this situation, if that's what you feel is going to make you happy or whatever the case may be, do what you want to do, man.
And can I say, too, I also feel like two things can be true. Because I've been seeing a lot of stuff of, well, good, just to make you decide, think about who you sleeping with more. And I wholeheartedly agree. I do think but I feel like people should be doing that despite the abortion.
But they don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they don't. Because I saw somebody say on Twitter today, like, y'all shouldn't be having sex with nobody that you wouldn't have a baby with anyway. Niggas, get the absolute fuck out of here.
That's not going
to
happen. Again, like I said, two things can be true. Like, we can have you can have the right to be able to choose if you need it. But still, like Playboy said, you don't need to just be busting off or something, if you don't want to have a baby. And let's also say this, that's also including men. Because when you write this law that's outborn abortions or whatever, you're only attacking one side. You're only attacking women. Like, if you say, all right, y'all can't go get abortions or whatever. I mean, like, if we know it's not coming and we know it's a wild thing to be saying, but if you make men go do something, like even if y'all got pregnant, y'all didn't want to keep it, she want to have that abortion, fine, but that man got to go get a vasectomy too. If you did something where it was like you did something for that affected men too, we wouldn't even be here. But we know that's never going to happen because it's mostly men, especially older white men that are making these decisions.
Though.
Absolutely.
You know how good it feels?
I was getting ready to say that.
When it's time to come. You can't control pulling out. No, I'm joking. I'm bullshitting.
No.
But no, you're 100% right. This is because what it does, it does heighten the responsibility factor.
Yeah.
It's huge now. Nigga, it's huge who you fucking, and you better pull out.
Right.
That is humongous because ain't been no change to child support laws. So you get the squeaking inside of motherfuckers, you gonna have babies, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. Yeah.
I just think what this does do is it's fucked up. I'm not giving this shit any love at all. But it will make people be hella conscientious about who you let off in and who's letting off in you.
I don't all the way believe that.
Okay.
I honestly don't all the way, but I think it'll make responsible
people,
reasonable people be a little bit more conscientious. I think some people still just go like, all right, it is what it is. Like, you can't talk to a motherfucker that already got that with everything in place, that got 10 kids already. You can't tell me that motherfucker's gonna all of a sudden be like, you know what? I can't even do it.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I think smart, responsible people will. A little, but other people, what you will see though is that there are people that things are going to happen where, you know, like they were saying pre-abortion rights, the people who did the backdoor stuff and went to places doing the shady stuff. Now that's scary. You're going to see a rise. And I told y'all yesterday too at the, you know, we was talking before the event that, you know, Ohio has a very high maternal death rate and a very high infant mortality rate. And so, and that it already affects our groups more, black and brown people. So you do this here where people are already dying around it because women don't receive the maternity care they're supposed to get. They, you know, all of this stuff that's affecting our community. So now it's like they were already having high-risk pregnancies to begin with. Now you're going to tell me that you can't get it. Because I know they're going to say they're going to write stuff in for provisions, but do you trust them? Why would you trust them to do it? So if you already having high-risk pregnancies and things like that, and now you're telling me you can't get rid of this if it's it's not pro-life. But so for some reason, again, I don't know why they've been hell-bent on getting rid of abortion.
I just hate the whole concept of another motherfucker telling me what to do, and I gotta follow it. I know it sounds weird.
No, you're right.
But I just hate the whole concept of somebody telling me you got to do this or else, or you ain't able to do A, B, and C. I know we got to follow laws and shit, but it's still just like,
this ain't a law. This is like, nigga, you can't do it. Like, you can't do it if you want. What freaks me out is the ability for a Supreme Court to just be like, hey, you can't do that shit no more.
Right.
Like,
it wasn't no
how
vote.
much shit, because a lot of shit we can do, we can only do because there's quote unquote laws in place.
And precedent.
Yeah. So it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. I mean, I know this is extreme, but it ain't really extreme.
Right.
Our freedom is
it's up in the air in a sense in time because, like I said yesterday too, the way they wrote his opinion, Clarence Thomas, he wrote it in a way that was just like, oh, hey, you been thinking about this too? Come, let's talk about it. Contraception. Hey, let's talk about it. Same-sex marriage. Hey, let's talk about it.
I seen that. Yeah.
They've been playing the long game with this. And that's why it started when, you know, Trump was able to put 3 people on the Supreme Court. The states had already started years ago with their challenges to the law, knowing that eventually it was going to get to the Supreme Court and knowing that once they got the conservative majority on the Supreme Court, all this shit was going to go away. So all the stuff that we don't like, the shit that annoys the hell out of old white conservatives, watch. If they're going to start putting it on there, they're going to start working its way up to the Supreme Court, and they're going to start one by one just, okay, this one's gone. Yeah, we don't like this. We'll take this away too.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's
just crazy. No, but what I was, damn, dog. That's because our freedom, like black people's freedom, is like, it shit ain't etched in stone.
Right. There you go. I knew it.
Shit can be Supreme Courted away, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't. None of this shit is etched in stone, man.
No.
None of it. Voting rights. None of it. None of it. None of this shit is etched in stone, bro.
This is a little off subject, but it's not. It makes me question or wonder. You know how they had a saying, this is the greatest country in the world. Starting to think a little differently.
Oh, yeah.
Starting?
No, what I mean by that is,
no.
what they put out there as far as freedom and different things, rights, and
The greatest concept.
Yeah, but it just make me wonder, like, a lot of bullshit that goes on here.
The concept of freedom.
It sounds good in theory.
In theory, it's amazing.
In theory, but it's just like it's not. We're not a free. Go ahead. What you about to say something?
Yeah. Y'all remember that one scene in Beloved?
Mm-hmm.
Where she basically killed her children before the slave master came and got her?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much like abortion. And it's like, before I let you destroy the spirit and soul of my child, I will take them out this bitch. And it almost makes you think, like, for real, that medical personnel has said this again. They don't treat black women with the same care as any other woman of race because they feel like we can tolerate
the pain and stronger.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we could be in certain predicaments health wise that will fucking kill us, and it's okay. So you tell me that you're going to sit up there and put me in a position to where I have to carry this child for 9 months. I have to go through probably one of the worst deliveries and bringing this child in here. Then I have to spend 18 plus years trying to protect said child because y'all killing them in every form or fashion, any type of way. So why would I go through this myself, let alone another life go through this world? Like, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I definitely want to be a mother. Like, I definitely want to be a mother. I want to have at least 3 kids, hopefully triplets, getting done in one time. But on my own accord and for the preparation of that life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest with you, whatever. Like, I definitely don't want to be in those toxic situations as a parent. I just don't. That's the reason why I've waited so long. You know what I'm saying? So to sit up there and force somebody into a situation is fucked up on so many levels.
Yeah. And they not gonna take care of the kid post. It's just a wild concept, man. You grow up in a, we always talk about East Cleveland, but you grow up in a place like that and you see what happens to
when everybody turns your back on you.
Yeah.
On a city and just say, fuck them people, fuck them kids, fuck that environment, everything.
It's just like, what the fuck? I don't understand. That's why the population control thing is weird to me. Because y'all not controlling, y'all making more.
But it's a reason why they making more. We got to figure out the reason.
Yeah, I don't know. It don't make sense.
If you look, because I'll be 100 with you. They've been toying with this whole obedient superhuman for the longest. You can look up artificial womb. They actually have an artificial womb that can carry a baby full term outside of the mother's body. Uterine transplants. Why you think transgender is such a big thing pushed? Because now a man can have a baby. Those 72,000 plus women who went missing, if you think for 1 second their organs was, never mind. The thoughts of Ulysses Dickerson does not represent the thoughts of DMST. I'm going to just stop right there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's some wild shit. It's just wild shit, man. And I don't know how much longer these older white conservative people even, how long they gonna exist?
Not long. They're done, but a lot of them are done. But the other part is that you see, like, at rallies you're seeing on TV, and it's like there's like young white conservatives out there with pro-life signs and yelling and stuff, and I'm looking like, y'all must be virgins, because y'all ain't gonna sit here and tell me that you ain't never been up in it, having to make a split-second decision. But
put your eyebrows down.
I do got one thing to say though. All right, we do have to find a balance. Because we have to find a balance with everything. And sex shouldn't be excluded. We do have to find a balance. I believe women should have whatever choice they want with their body, right? We also, along with that, should have, we can't make the same argument. We can't make the argument for gun control and not make the argument for self-control or birth control, or, you know what I mean? Like, we have to, even if it's only 5% of the 100% equation, some part of it got to be some level of, like, controlling of sexual actions. I don't know what that looks like. It's definitely not outlawing abortion. That doesn't even make fucking sense. They're just, because that that pushes it in the other direction. That just has babies being born willy-nilly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to have some form of sexual seatbelts. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Can't let these motherfuckers. Some people, it just happens. Obviously, like we talk about, you got the tragic situations where shit happens. I don't even like to bring them words up and shit. That tragic shit happens all the time. You also have those situations where, if people were being honest with you, there's a bit of recklessness going on. And we have to find a balance between accountability and freedom. This is drastic ridiculousness, but there is a level of control we have to have over ourselves.
So do you think that men who don't want kids should have vasectomies?
I don't think any extreme. So this is the thing. Being a parent, right? I don't think the extremes are the answers. Extremes are punishments. If I want my daughter to learn discipline with her phone, I don't take it. I teach. So I think a vasectomy or an abortion is like the ends of the spectrum. Like for men,
and they're personal decisions.
They're personal decisions, but they're also the ultimate. They're the penultimate. Like that is, nigga, you get your tubes tied, you get vasectomy, you get an abortion. There's so much gray area in between though. There's so much like, I don't want to take your iPhone. I want to teach you how to responsibly use it. I might take it for a punishment, but like forcing a nigga to get a vasectomy, that's just, we also have to have some kind of personal responsibility as humans and not just be coming in women.
That's true.
It's hard for y'all.
Yeah.
It's not. It's hard for irresponsible motherfuckers.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm like. There's an irresponsibleness to it. They're responsible niggas know, and there's an irresponsible to it for women. They're responsible women know, and that's some of the conversation we also don't want to have. But this is extreme. This is otherworldly, ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
But we don't be coming in women ridiculous. We know niggas who might come in women really. Ain't no willy-nilly coming for me, fam. I'm 40. I ain't never willy-nilly came to the soul, nigga. You
know how to push off?
We talked about this last night. You want to know the ultimate? You want to know the ultimate solution to all of this? We can reinstate abortion.
I'm done with your whole life fucked up right now.
If women would just simply swallow. Let me break
down.
down.
I'm going to say this real quick. Hold on. 1 second. But 1 second. I got to stop you and say this.
Yes, sir.
That was the coldest motherfucking. Nigga had motherfuckers like, Liaison was like, no, this nigga didn't.
It is that is, you want to talk about safe sex? And no sex is the best safe sex? You swallow. If you swallow that nut every time, like I said, you can't have a baby in your throat.
There's going to be somebody that's going to say, I got pregnant by sucking the nut. I'm telling you right now, nigga.
She going to throw that shit back up. Abortion solved. Swallow cum. Ladies, 2024, I'm running for president. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to reinstate the right to choose.
I'm doing the brainstorm now.
I am pro-choice. Right. Ladies, you will get back the freedom to your bodies. All you have to do is you need to what is it called? What you
take that eggnog.
No, you need to confirm to me, not confirm. You need to guarantee. Ladies, you lease.
Don't talk to me about this shit.
I'm running for president.
I'm not signing up for that.
I'm running for president.
I guarantee. And make your teeth fuzzy.
I guarantee pro-choice.
Make your teeth.
Women will have control over their bodies. All y'all got to do is guarantee to me that y'all will catch these nuts, catch these bills and alls and get chills.
I promise you, it tastes better than Skyline.
Read 2024. Catch these balls in your Jill's dog. That's gonna be my rally check.
The fact that this nigga said it tastes better than Skyline. That is some Skyline slander for your ass.
We're gonna have some signs with Skyline with a line through it and little sperms atop.
Oh, niggas gonna be outside
shooting
like
through
this.
the sky.
Hey, and you gonna give One of them dick on the sticks to every registered voter, huh?
Yes, every registered voter.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Ladies, I'm guaranteeing. First date, executive order, signed in. Abortion's back. Pro-choice for life. 4L, nigga. And I'm going to throw some gang signs when I sign that shit. The pro-choice 4L.
Hell yeah.
Act.
I'm going to be the side man, the translator for you. That's funny, man.
But we will need a guarantee of swallowing. Or I'm not signing shit. I get one report. This I'm not swallowing. This whole shit.
Ladies.
Hey, boss, she not swallowing.
Hey, boss.
Ladies.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God, I can't take it.
Yes, you have a message for the ladies?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Fuck that swallowing.
I can't take it.
Oh, I'm so
You ain't even
fucking-
got to spit. Just, hey, ladies, let's just give him like this little space right here, like that little
The little
thighs.
crease, the thighs. She calls
Listen,
it
the thighs, because the thigh and the ass connection right here. Put the baby right
thacet,
there.
the thacet.
Put the baby right there.
Thigh, ass, and hip. The thacet.
Listen. Because
Oh,
I'm
shit.
not, no. Fuck
Somebody
you.
trying to be the campaign manager.
Yeah,
You see it in the comments,
now
huh?
you on board. So if we get thacet,
I'm all with everywhere else but the vagina. I'm with all that. I will even let you fuck the back of my knee.
but it's
If
only
that's
one
gonna
way.
help you, like-
But it's only one way to guarantee some shit.
No, because I've guaranteed.
You ain't never had nobody be like,
thighs.
I got about $20. I'm gonna come pick that shit up myself. That's the only way to guarantee. It's the only way to guarantee.
Did we forget about condoms?
Listen, he can pull that off. You ain't never had a nigga pull a condom. Like, the only way for you to guarantee that you don't get pregnant, it's only one way.
What's the beginning of our?
Like, it's all gone.
Hey,
baby.
hey, just like the beginning of our intro. Touchdown, nigga.
Boom, 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 boom.
I would let a dude.
That is the Monday night.
Never mind. That's after dark conversations. I ain't gonna do that.
Oh shit.
How did
That's-
we get here?
That is weird.
I don't know.
Oh
You do,
man.
'cause you got
It's the only solution to it. I'm running for president 2024.
You know what? I'll run
Leah,
the
this is your
campaign.
fault. I'm glad you apologized for that.
I will run with you.
Thank you, sir.
I will run with you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that's your VP?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Campaign manager. Oh, whatever.
All right, yo, what we got?
Isaiah said he's trying to be the campaign manager. We putting this whole team together, baby.
I'm gonna be out there on the podium.
This man is changing the country. I come up that bitch like this.
Hey.
Like Nixon.
Hey, he gonna have a black hat that said "Make America Swallow Again."
Get that to go back with.
Hey,
the
look,
back
it's
and
gonna
forth-
be Nicori on the back.
the back and forth with the crowd. I'm like, Bill's nose. They're like, in your Jill's nose. Like, 2024. Now leave him totally say something like this. And I'm out that bitch.
Oh man, that's funny, man.
All right, what's up, man?
That is funny.
But no, we on some real shit. This is some crazy shit. I don't know where we go. Where do we go from here? Is there any?
Oh, she said, Corlicia said, y'all gonna have to make a guarantee as well. If that's the case, I need guaranteed orgasms for me to swallow. If I get a guaranteed shake, I will go ahead and milkshake that.
This is like y'all just you can't have
I will
both ways.
gargle it and then swallow.
Listen. This is not. But this don't go both ways. You
It
just
do.
said,
Why
Okay,
don't?
let me finish. Y'all just say this is an attack on y'all. I'm here for y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with us. I'm trying to give women pro-choice.
But y'all ain't trying to give us pro nuts. Okay.
No, we're not here for that. That's not what we're here for.
See, selfish.
That's not what we're here for. It is hot as fuck in here. But anyway,
Cool right
let's
now.
do a great transition. Probably the greatest verses in the history of verses happened on Thursday night.
Yeah, for the, if you was here for the bullshit.
So-
I got an honest question though. Has anybody checked on
Ray J?
no on Jeremiah since
Man, God,
since that, 'cause
damn,
he took
dog.
so much slander that I'm looking like. Because I forgot, I think it was Corlicia that mentioned it. I forgot that he was in the hospital at some point with COVID.
Yeah.
And it had something like, something was wrong with his throat or something too. You almost could Google it or something like that. But we can't do nothing. He was trying to say if we can't do nothing because that was the worst.
I heard. I didn't watch all of it because I just couldn't. Like I was so like. You ever had like secondhand embarrassment? Like a secondhand smoke. I had secondhand embarrassment for Ray J. Because they was coming for this nigga.
The face says it all right there.
Yeah, oh shit, it's too loud. My bad, y'all. This is the greatest shit. Look at this nigga's face. So real quick, at this point, it was Pleasure P, Sammy, Bobby Valentino, and Ray J was the pre-verses for the Ray J, not Ray J, for the Omarion Mario verses. And this is them niggas making fun of him with One Wish. Let me unmute this shit.
One wish, one wish, one wish, one wish, one wish.
Is he sitting over there looking at him?
And they kept cutting Ray J's mic off.
One wish, one wish, one wish. One wish, one wish, one wish.
Oh man. It was so much more to it. First of all, they were supposed to only be out there at like 10:50. They was out. What you call them didn't come out. They were supposed to come out at 10:50. They didn't come out to midnight. Then we learned, we didn't know. I knew. The whole black males knew. Black women was fooled.
Oh.
Omarion couldn't sing. I could have told y'all shit back in 2002 when I was a sophomore at Gannon University. This little nigga couldn't sing. But no, people learned in real time that he couldn't sing. He was eating watermelon on stage, acting like he was eating the box.
He was singing a song that no one had ever heard.
Ever.
Took the mic down and waved it at the crowd
like they was
going
to
chime in. And then had that Air Force One in the air. Like, what the fuck, Omarion?
Honestly, when I seen who was going to be in the verses, I was like, for what, motherfucker? For what?
Mm-hmm. Mario killed
you. It should be a criteria.
Yeah.
You got to at least have 5 to 6, 7 hit songs.
Yeah.
Or at least 5.
Songs. You gotta have some awards.
This is the thing about Mario, though.
Yeah.
You're right. Mario only had like 5 songs I knew,
He
right?
probably was the only one worthy, maybe, of being.
But Mario, the songs I didn't know, he could sing his ass off.
Oh, yeah, Mario could sing. Yeah.
So I was like entertained. Like, it was Mario hits, and I'm like, nigga, what is going on? But the star of the show, star of the show was this nigga right here. We gotta get this in one time.
I'm so embarrassed for him.
What, the star of the show was his son?
No, it was Ray J. It was Ray J.
Superstar, wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Go. Well, I wish I know being in love. So feel me, pretty baby.
Oh no, come on.
One wish and I wish
Oh, come on. Oh no.
Oh.
He hit that preacher repeat.
To my baby he's born. To my baby he's born.
Dog, that whole thing had nights like this. I wish all over it.
He was the
all over it. All over it, man. Nah, man.
It was otherworldly, man. It was one of the greatest things I ever seen in my life, though, man.
Oh shit.
Then, like I said, Jeremiah was just.
Yeah, Jeremiah was terrible, man.
Sammy was doing the most. Sammy was.
I thought he wanted to fight niggas up there.
Oh, he did. He did for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just it was not good at all.
Yeah,
it was not good. Like I said, Mario was good. You know, it was you shouldn't have put Mario up there with them because Mario could sing. Like you should have just had another rapping ass dude up there. You know, I mean not rap, like dancing dude or something like that to because that just wasn't a good look.
The only problem is the other dance, like the Usher type. Usher would. Mario won 20-0. First of all, it's the first one in history. Right. He would have lost even worse if it was somebody else. That was bad, man. That was bad. That was.
I'm trying to figure out when they came up with the concept and why.
Of all these people?
No, I didn't want to see them.
I didn't want to see the beginning people,
but a lot of women did.
Sammy, all of them. I didn't want to see none of them.
A lot of women love B2K and Mario and Sammy, and not Ray J. but I don't know how the fuck Ray got involved in this.
Love and hip hop.
Brandy was in the audience like this nigga here, man.
This nigga is out of control. But the funniest shit was the comments throughout the whole night.
But Ray J didn't even play any of his real hits. Like, wait a minute. Oh,
yeah.
Like, none.
That's one of his best songs back in the day.
Who,
like,
Ray J?
Yeah, he didn't even go like
that
his
song.
like strong suits. You played all clubs.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I mean, Ray J don't got no hits.
But
that was a hit.
One was
A hit?
I mean, it wasn't a smash.
Yeah,
hit.
like
it was a hit though. It was a hit.
Man. He got
It's a
good.
hit.
it was better than One Wish, and he could have pulled off. Wait a minute, that's what I'm saying.
It's like Nick Cannon Gigolo. It's like it ain't a smash hit.
Yeah, it ain't a hit.
But it's a hit.
Yeah, it's a.
It's a
He
hit.
said Nick Cannon Gigolo.
You know what? I'm about to call Versus and be like, nigga, we should do this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they said he didn't do one. Wait a minute, I didn't catch it. I'm
No,
sorry.
y'all must have. I was about to. Bobby Valentino, Ray J, Sammy, and Pleasure P did every song in a motherfucking catalog.
They had to because they.
Them niggas was up there for 3.5 hours.
Every time I would switch, but they didn't.
But they
come out.
stole other songs. I heard them doing Bow Wow songs.
Yeah, they was up there for 3.5 hours. Them niggas didn't come out till damn near midnight. They got up there like a little bit before 9.
I was trying to wait for I was watching the beginning one. They didn't hit the stage. The beginning act didn't hit the stage until like 9:45, 9:50.
And they didn't get off like after,
and they did.
after
You said
midnight.
they did 2 hours. They
Yeah.
had to do 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Sammy out there doing. This nigga was doing songs from Hardball, the Hardball soundtrack.
He had one song.
Hardball came out in
Back in
like
the day.
2001. Bro.
And they was talking that shit. We the real R&B artists. Y'all here neither.
Man, no, y'all not.
It was out of control, man. But what ended up coming out of it was, so this morning, I'm going to find it real quick. So the dude Omarion started talking all this.
He was talking shit.
He was talking shit. And what he ended up doing was calling them B2K dudes his backup dancers. That's where, so what ends up happening, I ain't going to go through all of this shit that he was, so basically J Boog dude put out 10 pages of like
Receipts.
a manifesto, nigga, receipts. So in essence, what he initially said was like, fam, we all know you can't sing, but we your niggas, we would have held that secret for you if you would have just played ball. Like you should have called us backup dancers. Nigga, the truth is we all 4 backup dancers.
Right.
But you had the face, you had the look, and we was your niggas. So we like, I guess the label wanted to put somebody else on as the face of B2K. They came to the studio, did a couple sessions or whatever. Them niggas all went to the label and was like, nah, fuck that. We ride with Omarion. So Omarion was the lead singer. He recorded their songs like Gots to Be, all these other songs. The label went back behind this nigga and re-recorded the vocals with Steve Russell from Troop. And it's receipts of this shit out here today. Niggas is releasing the actual demo and the real song that Steve Russell sang. And the actual Gots to Be is not Omarion's voice. It's Steve Russell's voice. But because Steve Russell sung that first, niggas thought that's how Omarion sounded.
Right.
That's the most insane. That might have been one of the most mind. This is some Milli Vanilli shit, but we in a different world where there's more information out here. Mm-hmm. But if this came out when all we had was 358, 19, and 43, nigga, this would have been the biggest story because this is Milli Vanilli shit.
Well, hold on. What was their song, Milli Vanilli? What was
Blame,
that?
Blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the rain.
It would be a DJ that know that.
No, I couldn't remember it.
I couldn't remember it. But
They had another one. Too, I think
Brainstorm,
that
no
was
autumn
big. I think they had another one that was big, but I remember that one.
Yeah, they had one more. I can't remember. I'm gonna find that shit. So basically, that's what's going on. The Steve Russell nigga is the real lead singer of B2K. And then if you go on the niggas was going on they discography, and if you go look, it say vocals by Omarion, Steve Russell, like because he had to get his credit, and you'll go through all these songs and he listed as the fucking vocalist.
Yeah.
Nobody
That's
ever.
sad.
That's fucking crazy.
That's sad.
So basically, they out here beefing and exposing each other, man.
I want to take some of Tiffany Haddish's jokes and make it big.
They make what? Oh. Hey, some people do it all the time.
No, that's highly frowned upon in comedy.
But you
Like
saying-
even on
you
the
saying-
even on the local side. Like if I hear another bitch talk about institutionalized single, I'm fucking her up.
So you saying nobody ever does it?
Not that nobody ever does it, but it's highly frowned upon. And trust me, what you do in the dark will always come to light when it comes down to comedy. Because I don't even have to be at the show. It will get back to me, and I will check the ass.
Yeah.
Comedy is a different type of beast, man.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
Like
take
you
shit.
can't, and it really ain't no ghostwriting. Like
Not even premises. Don't even
it
take my
is-
premise, nigga.
Exactly. It's like, don't get me wrong. There is people who write jokes. Like for example, Steve Harvey, wrote jokes for another comedian before he decided to do comedy. However, it's highly frowned upon. Like, you know, the whole Cardi B controversy with Up, because she got it from 2 different artists or whatever. You will never be able to live down taking somebody else's joke in comedy. Artists do it all the time, but in comedy, you will never be able to live it down.
What's that?
The Milli Vanilli song, "The Girl You Know It's True."
Oh, girl,
that's the one I was thinking about.
It's girl, you know, it's girl, you know. That's the one that exposed them.
Yeah,
I love you. That's the one that exposed them. It was girl, you know, it's girl, you know,
they
it's
was on
girl,
the
you
stage
know,
like,
yeah.
girl, you know.
That's the one that exposed them. That's the one that exposed them.
Oh, niggas.
But I guess the nigga blew down. And do y'all agree with this?
Mo, you ain't like that?
I don't care. I embrace my
Yeah, I love that shit.
41-year-oldness.
I'm from East Cleveland, nigga. I know niggas that ain't make it to this shit.
I was
love
old
being
since I was 12.
Yeah, they ain't make
yeah.
it. They was aborted.
But
Oh, never mind.
oh shit. Here you go. See? See?
I'm sorry.
But no, the Boog said something. The dude Jay Boog said something. I don't know if y'all think that he said that Chris Brown took Omarion's career and Omarion never was able to recover from it.
Absolutely not. I agree.
Yeah, like Chris Brown became what Omarion wanted to be. He can actually sing. He be dancing his ass off.
Yeah.
He can actually write. He became what Omarion wanted to be.
Where's Ja Rule at?
Doing a little acting.
Yep.
Be honest, he came out with a CD. I don't know why Chris keeps thinking he got to put like 55 songs on a
It was
project.
a lot of shit on the project. I ain't heard
It's
it.
24 tracks.
God
Tell you the
damn.
truth though,
It's fire.
this shit is good. I've been listening
I'ma
to that
listen
bitch all
I'ma listen to it.
weekend.
That's
I
my
fuck Chris
husband.
Brown.
I know.
Huh?
That's my husband. I
Oh,
know.
okay. Oh, he told you got a sneak peek of what the album was gonna be.
Oh, it was all about me.
Oh, okay.
I said, babe, you can't put that many songs out.
Oh,
about us. You
okay.
can't-
All right.
You don't have people all on
He said 24 for you, baby, like 24 hours in a day. That's what he
Listen,
said. Okay. All
'cause
right.
we can do this for hours and hours and hours. I'm telling you right now, I hope that I'm still like, you know, not married when I meet Chris Brown because I'm fucking the shit out of that man. I don't care.
Like I was thinking about it, like, cause he got a couple songs that he actually like more like ballad type, but not the full ballad. But I was thinking like Chris actually can. I was listening to
Chris
like,
Brown
Chris could
can
actually
sing.
sing. It does, you know, another
He
person I
talented
think
as
of too, somebody that'll sing the hell out of a ballad, Marcus Houston. Like he was the most talented
That's
person
who
in
could have went
Immature and
against.
IMX.
He could have went against Omarion. That was the.
But you know what?
But no,
If you think about
Marcus
it-
could sing though.
I know, but
The crazy thing is, if you look at like the I guess irony of situations, the older sibling can always do what the younger sibling aspires to do.
Oh, that is
like
brother.
Brandy can sing her ass
That's his
off.
brother.
Marcus can
Or his
sing
cousin,
his ass.
one of the
you
two.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Exactly, right?
I forgot about that.
Mind blowing. Purple smoke.
Because he could have came out there and did what you call it with a Busy Bone. That's my shit.
What?
What the fuck was the name of that song with them, man? It was Busy and what was the name of that group?
Who? Immature. IMX?
Immature. Oh fuck! Hold on.
Now he about to hit Google.
And Busy Bone. What was the name of the song?
Man, I can't even
Oh,
search it right
coast to coast to give up the ghost.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That was
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah, I remember
but
that.
But listen, I don't think niggas.
I
Bone
remember
was on everything on everybody's shit because them niggas was the hottest niggas in the world. It's not a nigga in the late 90s that didn't fuck with Bone, man. Them niggas is everywhere on everybody's shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it was.
From
And
New
that's-
York to California. That was my
That's
shit.
why I love like on when they came out with the movie for NWA whatever. That they put Bone Thugs and Harmony's cassette right there on the
Yeah.
table when they, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's really how it happened.
Yeah. So, but shout out to that. I mean, the verses was still,
Cleveland against everybody. Fuck it.
Right.
but it was the hoodness of it. The R&B niggas about to fight. It was.
And that was the thing
It
that
was
made me
one for
turn
the
it
ages.
off first. I'll be honest.
Friday night.
That's the thing that made me turn it off. That was the first time I clicked it off because I got tired of every time a song stopped. Pleasure P talking shit.
Yeah, they was talking.
Sammy talking
man.
shit. I'm just looking like, bruh, y'all know ain't none of y'all had a hit since at least 2012. Like, come on. Like what
Hey,
are
you
we
being
talking
nice about it.
I
Yeah,
am.
yeah,
I
you
know.
being
I'm being
hella
really
nice.
nice.
2012?
I mean, Pleasure P, I was the group. Okay, nigga. But you ain't had a hit since you left the group. my
Yeah,
nigga.
what you talking about?
God. Oh, that's the first thing that made me
But
turn
you
it
know
off.
what's so crazy? It's the social media self-proclaimed facade. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was back in the day when you still had to get your, hip hop news from, what is it? Oh, I just had the fucking name of the magazine. in my head.
XXL
Source.
Vibe.
Yeah, Source. if you still was a source page flipping ass nigga, you wouldn't be that cocky.
Yeah.
Right.
But because you can make it look like something on IG and Facebook and everything else, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just different, man.
Okay, so do me a favor real quick, because like I said, I didn't watch it at all. Who are all the people involved in this versus?
So they had a pre-versus. So the pre-versus was Ray J and Bobby Valentino versus Sammy and Pleasure P.
Yeah.
And it was the most hood nigga shit ever. And the main versus was Omarion versus Mario.
So that's 7 people, right?
Six people.
It's only one person in that whole group I ever listened to their whole album.
Who?
Period.
Probably Mario.
Mario. That's it.
Yeah. 'Cause he can
I
sing
listened
his
to
ass
Bobby
off.
V's because back in the day he had that slow. He had
Bobby
actually
V's
nice
nigga.
Yeah. And he had the one that he did the remake of Pony and not Pony. Roni. I can't think of the name of the album.
Yeah.
That's a good album from Bobby Valentino. It really is.
But none of them niggas could sing. None of them could sing up there except for Mario. He was Sammy could sing, but I didn't know what the fuck Sammy was singing. Like now Sammy got dreads and a beard. Last time I saw you, nigga, he was 12. What do you be talking about? You just be making noises.
I was doing your background for you.
I'm not saying.
No, you was talking. You can have background when you talk. No?
No, man.
My bad.
You good. You listen to one kid who just, when she went too long without getting attention, we just start doing shit. Bow. Bow. Over and over again. Adults like, what? Nothing. I don't want nothing.
What was the character that used to be on Mad TV? Hey, look what I can do.
Stuart. You ain't call me Stuart. Don't call me Stuart. Don't do that.
I was just saying, yeah.
Hey, look what I can do.
Yeah. I remember him now. Yeah.
I don't want to.
Oh man.
Oh shit, man. But
Out of all of them, I think the one probably the dopest song and the dopest person was Mario. And because when you can have niggas inside of on Page and Wildmore sitting there like, yeah, nigga, so you know
my hair. Come on.
That, and then I used to go to SNS and play pool, and we be sitting there shooting pool. It's a bunch of niggas in there, you know, whatever. And then his one joint come on. You should make me love you.
Oh,
okay. Oh yeah.
Like he got probably the biggest hits outside of Bobby Valentino's "Slow Down."
Yeah,
you know, something like
and
that.
You should hear that nigga sing "Slow Down." Nobody could sing, man. It was weird except for Mario.
Right.
And then Sammy, but again, Sammy was a thug on that stage. I said, Sammy, would you be beating niggas up or something? I didn't get it.
He had one hit, and that was back in like 2000.
Yeah, man.
One.
He said something like, "I'm gonna take y'all back to 2002" or something. He said something.
He was like, "Y'all didn't know I used to do soundtracks too."
Yeah.
He's like, "I used to do soundtracks, whatever." And then he did that's what I'm saying.
With the Hardball or some shit,
nigga. Now other than what
it was, I'm like, you ain't know that I used to sing for Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like,
look, man.
You ain't know I was on the Coolie Hot soundtrack, nigga.
This nigga, when he went to the Hardball, I'm looking like, man, look. Other than G Baby dying in that movie, bro, you ain't moving nothing on this side with me, bro.
Niggas don't care about
Yeah,
that
Michael
shit.
B. Jordan was in that movie too, wasn't he?
He sure was.
Yep.
Then they was in the back talking shit, or maybe at another show talking shit, and Lloyd poke his head out like, "Nigga, y'all lucky I ain't on the show." Nigga, Lloyd, shut the fuck up.
Southside.
Lloyd got one of my favorite cuts.
He do.
Oh, Lloyd, listen.
His joint with
Now,
Lil Wayne.
Lay It Down is
Lloyd,
one of my favorite cuts.
Lloyd had bangers.
His joint with Lil Wayne was my favorite.
Nigga, I rolled.
You?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I rolled down Auburn Ave in Atlanta when they was shooting that video
Yeah.
in the convertible. It was dropping off a rental car. I was working for Enterprise on Cortlandt Street. Them niggas was shooting that video.
That joint
dog.
was nice.
Yes.
Matter of fact, when I get in the car,
That's
I
his
say,
claim
that's
to
the first
fame,
thing.
nigga. Because that was my cut.
Yeah.
That was my cut.
You see Dev in the background in the video? Rolling past.
In a Chevy Cavalier or some
dog.
bullshit.
Hey,
You
fold
see-
it up
you
in
know,
that
you-
bitch because you was big as hell, nigga.
You see them with signs, keep my mouth open.
2024, I'm running for president, niggas.
Back in 2000. This nigga predicted
I
the
will make
future.
I will make
He
swallowing great
predicted it back
again.
then. He predicted it back then.
That's
Man.
funny, man. That's
Assholes.
funny. That is funny.
Especially Brainstorm.
Brainstorm ain't did a goddamn thing to nobody.
I
Yeah,
sure
he
didn't.
did. Yeah, he did.
I'm just getting hit with fire, just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I got a question for y'all, man.
All right.
So I know this is a weird question. I brought this up before.
We ain't going to Corey yet, no?
Huh?
We really been doing the chorus
power
since we
through.
went to YouTube.
Yeah. What I know this is a weird question. Feed too, y'all can talk about it. You leave us some comment. What age? That's weird. What age do you feel like lasted the longest for you? Meaning, that year seemed like it took forever. For me, it was age 38. That was the COVID year. I turned 38 in April of 2022, and it just seemed like that year took forever. Unfortunately, I lost my pops that year. Like, that year just would never end, nigga. That I was 38 for like 4 years, dog. That shit put years on my life, man. But sometimes, like, the weird thing is, but 39, like April 2021 to this past year when I turned 40, like this. I mean, we opened up this studio. We moved out of the other one. It was just a lot of shit that happened the 38 year. It was a lot of shit that happened that year. And I don't know. That year just took forever, man. Nobody.
I don't know. You asked it before the show. I don't know if I got a particular year that it just like that just took forever.
Or a period of time in your life that was only 3 months that felt like 10 months.
I'm going to say right damn now. 41. Yeah, was that 4?
Yeah, it's right now then because this.
Because I went through, medical issues, surgery, different shit, and just even up until now, just different shit, like life changing type of stuff. So I would say now, man, 41. This is I'm sitting here like, man, I can't wait to 42. Yeah. Like, come on with your raggedy ass.
Yeah, that should just Some years just take longer. What about you, Ulysses? Nothing.
I would say probably 23. 23. I was going through a lot. And it was like at age 23 is where I realized like, oh shit, like this is for real. I think what I was dealing with at that time made it seem forever because the house that I grew up in for 22 years was getting foreclosed and I had to like leave school and get a job and just figure out life. So 23 was like, 2010 definitely like introduced me to the real world and how to like survive.
Yeah, because I don't know if I can think of a specific year. For me, first, the COVID years were just long. But I think that's universal for everybody. I think COVID was just really just something different. But then I think about that first year I lived in South Carolina because it was the first year being away from home, like grown. Like not nothing school or, at least you already got a dorm or something. It's like I was gone. And at that first 4 years of 2006, it was different, man. Just being in a whole new place. My aunt lived down there. But
how old was you in 06?
Gonna make me do math? I ain't come here to do math today. What was that? 16 years ago?
20,
yeah.
25.
25, mid-20s. Thank you. 25. But yeah, it was just weird. You in a whole new state. It's nothing to do. Figuring shit out on my own. Figuring out where to try to go out to see some people my age and all types of stuff. It was just a small little 1-bedroom apartment and stuff. I think that was a long year, 06. So 25. Thank you.
No, it was just something I was just thinking about because I was watching something. I know you shouldn't do that. I'd be watching YouTube while I drive.
No, I do the same thing.
I was watching something and they was talking about that and it made me think
Y'all
about
don't care
that.
about life.
They don't.
I don't watch it
They
like I don't watch it
I do
intently.
like this.
Hey, I can tell Mo don't.
No,
because
hold
Mo
on.
text
No, my shit is
messages
up on
sync
the
up his
windshield.
car. Like, if you driving,
I be like this.
it's been so many times where I hit it in a group chat, whatever. But if he's driving, it'd be like, Brainstorm is driving right now. It's message sent from BMW.
Well, it's an automatic thing from the phone. It come automatically.
No, at least my phone
But
is
that's
up on
like
the
our
windshield.
whole thread, though.
So I'm like this.
I ain't even lie. And this is bad. I caught myself probably 2 or 3 weeks ago on the fucking freeway. Just like.
You think like, Jamie Foxx, you a funny nigga.
I'm like,
Nigga watch the whole episode. Like, oh shit.
I did. That's horrible. So now I just like, you know what?
You got to get one of the things. I get them from the checkout. You know the dope place to get them from? The checkout at Burlington.
Huh.
I have to get a hold of one.
You
of
put
those.
the shit on the windshield and you
Yeah.
put it up on there. What? I don't understand what the fuck you talking about over there.
That was so aggressive for
Yeah,
no
it
reason. That was so
You
aggressive.
was trying to be funny over there.
Say it with your chest.
But yeah, what in the
I
feed?
promise you lucky your teeth getting straight.
See, we had a couple comments in the feed. Corlisha said she felt like the COVID time, being switched to being at home permanently, nothing to do. And then Pooh said his mid-20s was one, and then he said now his early 40s. I think we all hit a law where it's just like it's
Should
at
take
some
forever.
point. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just right now I feel like time is just.
Moving
I mean,
like
we
that.
are July, about to be in July.
This year gonna be over with in a minute. I'm telling you. Before you know it, it's gonna be July, and then it's gonna be
November.
September,
November.
October. Yeah.
I think COVID was such a slowdown. I just think now everything seems like it's at hyper
Time
speed.
is on crack.
It was such an adjustment to doing fucking nothing, man.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was weird because it was a lot of uncertainty. 2020, it wasn't just the COVID. COVID was one of the, but it was a lot of shit I was still doing in the midst of COVID. And you know what I mean? You watching a parent die in front of your face is, nigga, you be like, that's weird. You be stuck in that moment forever. That shit was just. It was days where I'll be over there, like I used to have to pick them up and take them to dialysis, and pick them up and take them home. And as it deteriorated, it would take me an hour sometimes to get them from the car into the house. Nigga, that shit used to feel like forever. But it's the reason why, like, I think when that kind of shit happens, you feel happy that they are not in pain anymore.
Yeah.
But you also be like, nigga, I'm sad my father gone, but I remember them days in the middle of the summer outside, like, can we get in this motherfucking house, please?
Right.
Because that shit it is a stressful process. You know what I'm saying? That shit is stressful, man.
But you a man. Imagine carrying your mother dead weight up 2 flights of stairs.
What the man got to do with anything?
You're strong enough to, like, assist physically. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but the father also weighs more.
Huh?
Your mama not 300 pounds,
Dead weight?
but if a man is 300 pounds dead weight,
No, I'm just saying, like, he was able to at least help you in some type of form or
no,
fashion.
I don't think no.
No?
No, he was dying. No, there were certain days I
You
had
had
to
to kick
him
carry
and a
him.
wheelchair. Yes, that shit was. I'm talking about as drastic as you could imagine. That shit was crazy, man. Shit was crazy.
So you had to carry him in a wheelchair. in the
Yes,
house.
man. Getting them in the wheelchair out of a car, like trying to figure out how to get a human being out of a car into a wheelchair with no assistance. When they 270, that is
Woo!
it's a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker, boy. In and out. That shit was crazy, man. It was a crazy. So you don't feel relief that somebody has passed, but it is a part of you that's like, man, they moved on to a better place. Because that shit, it can drain you,
taxing.
man. Shit is taxing, man. Some taxing
I'm glad
shit.
my mom is still here, but damn.
Yeah,
Like
it's
when
some heavy
when I took her out of the facility for the first time in years after her amputation, I promise you, it was like me and a nurse had to get her in the car. I had to wait on my one friend, like, to get her out the car.
Yeah.
Because I could not physically lift her. I couldn't.
It wasn't no, because my mama
And
got
then leaving
Parkinson's.
back, man.
Yeah.
Then going back to the facility, it took 5 of us, like, to get her in the car. Then took another 4 to get her back in the chair. Like that shit
When you
is.
think, because my daughter now is 8. Back then she was 6. So it was to a point I didn't want to bring her with me.
Yeah.
I didn't want her to see it. So you trying to figure out, can you watch her for a little bit while I go pick them up? Then it's taking 45 minutes to get them out the car. And the people like, where you at? And I'm like, nigga, I'm coming. That shit just got to be stressful than a motherfucker, man. That just seemed like it took forever, man. That shit just took forever. It was just a long couple of years. So I was watching something made me think about that, but that was it. But on some lights. What's up? You got something brainstorm? What you got?
No, I was wondering, do we have to rap? Don't you at least got a show tonight?
But I want to do my picture I sent you.
You want to do what?
The thing I sent you.
You got a topic?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I want to ask
I'm
you
up
about
it.
your Father's Day.
Oh, well, while he pulling it up, y'all can see. How was your Father's Day, as you said?
Your dad, soon to be.
But I was here.
We was here.
I was
If you
here.
listened to the
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
last week, we
Yeah.
was here on Father's Day.
Y'all was. I didn't think y'all was gonna do one on Father's Day because we didn't do one on
I didn't
Mother's
think we was
Day.
gonna do one either.
My
I
bad.
asked them, they said yeah. I personally, I thought just like, yeah, we gonna be chilling.
No.
I didn't get one from you.
They wanted to be away
Reese.
from the kids. That's what
I didn't get an email from you.
You said what?
I didn't get an
Just
email.
ask. Did you have a picture with it, or did you want to?
Yeah, just tell me what it is. I can try to find it.
I texted to you. Remember?
I can't.
You can't get to your email. Is that what you said?
I can't. How am I going to access my text messages on a laptop?
So I got to email it to you.
Just tell me what it is. I'll find a picture.
Okay.
Just tell me. Go.
I'm about to tell you. Top 5 hood sandwiches of all time.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one to end up with.
I know that answer.
That's a good one to end up with.
So in the picture, it had a chicken.
Well, we
leg.
sort of choose between that's what's in
Yeah.
there.
It,
What's it mean?
Yeah, it is.
Hood.
So in
Hood.
the picture, whatever, it had a
I-
chicken leg, a fried chicken.
I
There we
got-
go.
Listen, just
Boom.
go.
Look at you.
I know what I'm doing.
That's fine. Don't get loud with me, nigga. I still fight.
Calm your
Like
ass
these
down.
cameras can go off right now.
Oh God.
So top 5 hood sandwiches of all time.
First of all, this one on the top left is not. I got so many things to say. First of all, can I go? You mind if I go first? This is not a sandwich.
Which one? Top left.
I've
This
never
is a
ate
waste.
chicken
This
with
is a waste of 2 good things, bro. If you're from the hood, you would just have that bread. I could make like a syrup sandwich. If I ain't had no syrup, then I couldn't. But like, I could have dessert with that bread. I'm not wasting that bread on some chicken. The mustard on the bologna sandwich is kind of disrespectful. I can do just bologna. I don't know about mustard, but if people do mustard on it, then I feel it. I'm not mad at it.
Right.
Hey, shout out to the daggone cut in the bologna though.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta push that bitch down.
Hey, what do you say? Smush fry that.
You gotta push that bitch down. The egg sandwich is not a hood. That's a hood sandwich. I made one last night. Maybe it is. I made one last night. So when I go to Waffle House, I get like the all-star, no meat.
Yep.
And when my eggs, I take 1 scoop of the eggs and eat it. Just I gotta my brain gotta be like, okay, this is good Waffle House eggs. After that, I save it to the end. I leave my toast. I eat my waffle, my hash browns. If I got some grits, I hit them grits. Then I make egg sandwiches. I get cheese in my eggs. Yeah. So I make egg. It be hella butter on the bread. That should be fire.
It do.
real butter, not
The
margarine.
spaghetti. Now this, I'm gonna tell you right now. I had spaghetti tacos.
What?
Spaghetti tacos, some of the best shit I ever had. I know it sounds insane.
Some
I thought it
weird
was
motherfuckers,
insane.
man.
This was a shout
You
out
want
to
all the carbs.
shout out to Iron 216
Are you
Radio.
from Cincinnati? You know they put spaghetti in everything down there. So you must be from Cincinnati.
Hey, y'all niggas sound like me.
Skylines.
I was at Iron 216 Radio. Shout out to the homie Sin. She a rapper in the city. She brought a whole big ass pan of spaghetti and taco shells. And nigga, I'm on air talking cash shit. This some dumb ass shit. Who the fuck? But nigga, I'm like, let me get 3 more of them spaghetti tacos. I don't know why the combination of the shell, but anyway.
So was it hard or soft? Pause.
Hard. Pause than the motherfucker. Give me all the hard taco in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? That shit was good. The mustard. The mustard on this sausage sandwich is I don't understand a lot of these. They try to disrespect us by saying we only use regular bread, but regular bread can be used as a hamburger bun, hot dog bun.
To this day, right now, I mean, if I made a burger not that long ago, and I was like, I don't feel like going to the store to get a pack of buns when I live by myself. These buns are going. God, I'm about to say the hamburger buns are going to go crazy. Like the second week in a row, I had to catch myself.
These buns.
So, but I was like, no, I'm just going to 2 pieces of bread. But it still tastes the same.
It's the same shit.
Bread, yeah.
Toasted that shit.
Listen, so y'all made syrup sandwiches?
Hell yeah.
We had mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah,
No,
I had that.
I ain't never had a mayonnaise sandwich.
We had listen, and so then what we
That's
did when we wanted,
poverty.
Yeah.
Listen, when we
Y'all niggas
Hold on.
listen, no,
Hold on.
I
You
kid you
wishing
not though. I
for-
kid you not though. Listen,
You wishing for a protein, nigga.
You know what he just said subliminally? He was like, nigga, I'm from East Cleveland. Y'all's from East Cleveland.
Y'all from the eastern part of East Cleveland, nigga.
Nigga, that's sugar water. Nigga, mayonnaise sandwiches is sugar water. When you hoping, you like, this might be great. Like, nigga, this might be chicken breast. You just
It's called a wish sandwich.
So we did something that most people have never done. Me and my family. So we used to take bread and dip it in Kool-Aid and eat it.
What the fuck?
Because we wanted something sweet, and we
you
would
from-
eat Kool-Aid and bread. And we
Why
would roll
not
it,
just drink
like,
the Kool-Aid?
So you from the west side of East Cleveland?
Yeah, you from the west side. That's from west side shit. You from West 25th, nigga. Yo, no, West 42nd. You know
we
what I mean?
did. I tell you, it's so crazy. When we didn't have cereal, we would make toast, pull the toast apart, put it in milk, put sugar over, whatever. We have milk toast.
I saw one day you did on TikTok. She made cinnamon toast and then she made cinnamon toast crunch. But I mean, that's still. But y'all wasn't in poverty. Why was y'all playing around with our poverty like that?
And it's so sad. No, and it's so sad because even when you had, you still wanted that shit.
Yeah, y'all niggas was playing around with the shit we had to really experience.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's dip this bread in some Kool-Aid.
I do think in all seriousness, I think the
I
best
still
hood
crave a little
sandwich-
Kool-Aid bread now.
In all seriousness, I think the best hood sandwich has got to be some type of fried bologna. Like
Yeah,
Fried bologna. Because you
The best
outgrow it. I can't do that no more.
I can't even eat. I would probably throw up if I ate some bologna. Not that we ate a ton of it, but it's just we had
Yeah.
enough of it.
The crispy edge
Spam.
of the bologna is fire.
I'd probably say
I
for
can't
me,
do spam.
it's either was a fried bologna sandwich or what we said earlier for me, a grilled cheese sandwich. I remember my grandmother being in the kitchen like,
I don't even know. I mean,
y'all come, spam sandwich, nigga.
I ain't never had spam.
I ain't
My
never had
grandmother
spam.
used to make us spam sandwiches. They used to hit. They used to,
Especially like
I'm from
thin
the
sliced and you
east
listen.
side of Cleveland. Nigga, that shit used to hit. Spam sandwiches.
I guess you can say the egg sandwich because I still
Did y'all
eat that
ever
shit to
eat
this day.
Vienna
nigga.
sausage? Did y'all ever eat Vienna
No,
sausage?
I never had Vienna's.
I mean, I've had.
It was
them. I don't
certain
like
shit
them.
I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do anchovies. I wouldn't do spam, and I wouldn't do Vienna sausages. I'm like, I'll sell dope before I do that. You know what I'm saying? There's limits. If I gotta sell some dope, I'm not eating no fucking anchovies. Niggas just eat anchovies at EC.
See
Man.
Dev on the corner like, nigga, I ain't eating this spam.
What happened?
nigga.
Nigga, one number anchovies in the fucking in the cabinet.
I ain't going back.
Going back to that. But it's the egg sandwich for me. I ate that shit last night, and I will eat it right now.
Now, I would say
Pause.
egg salad sandwich.
I ain't never had egg salad.
Why don't people eat egg
My,
sandwiches?
my mother used to make that back
I
in the
love
day
egg
sometimes.
sandwiches, though.
Egg salad sandwich?
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
My mom used to make tuna fish sandwich. I mean, that ain't really
Tuna
good
fish.
shit, but tuna fish sandwiches is
Yeah, I love tuna. I still do tuna.
I don't get the fried chicken on the bread. It don't make sense.
That's when you ain't ate all day and they just start cooking at like 10 and you're like, what the fuck is ready? And they just throw a little leg on there.
But
And-
on
and
the
the bread,
you can't
yeah.
do nothing with that because there's a bone in the middle.
People still eat it.
I guess so.
I don't know about this.
The same way,
but I'm
listen, that bone in the middle is the same way motherfucking high-end restaurants put fucking shrimp with the tail on it in your pasta. Like, nigga, I gotta pull this shit off when I eat. Like, don't.
I
Look,
don't
can I
eat
get
it.
the
I
tail
don't eat at
off?
them
Yeah,
restaurants.
I don't eat shrimp.
I don't eat
Why
shrimp
you
at
don't
them.
eat shrimp? You allergic?
I just don't like it.
The texture?
Yeah,
It ain't
It's
nothing
something
but
weird. Eat
butter-
fried.
it's butter
or-
roaches.
No matter what, it's
It's
just,
just buttery
Bougie
roaches.
ass dude,
Buttery
man.
I hate
roaches.
it.
That's all they are. Niggas love them so much. They buttery roaches. That's all they are. They're the roaches of the sea.
I
With
don't
butter.
I don't
Yeah,
like
you
this.
right.
I like coconut.
I love that motherfucker.
Now, I like coconut shrimp. I do enjoy coconut
I will
shrimp.
fuck up any type
like
of
coconut
sea
roaches.
Or, listen,
So you
Yes.
like them seafood
I'm like,
boils like the
I'm
bag?
Bubba.
Yes.
I'm Bubba, nigga. I'm Bubba.
dude, I literally will
Fried
fuck
shrimp,
a seafoil
coconut
bag up. I will
shrimp.
listen. Yep.
Sauteed
Yes.
shrimp.
I get crab legs, shrimp, turkey sausage or beef sausage, boiled egg, corn, potatoes, mussels,
going on in
crawfish,
that-
all
in
that
that
shit in a
seafood
bag. All that shit.
This is crazy.
But if I had to choose one in particular, I gotta say fried bologna is the hood
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah, that's
bro.
what we gonna go with. Yeah.
Fried bologna.
Yeah.
And the egg sandwich too, because we ate a lot of that.
Yeah, egg sandwich for me because I will eat that shit. I'm never gonna stop. I guess I'm a hood nigga to the core because
Yeah.
our egg sandwich the first. Especially if I go to Waffle House, I will have an egg sandwich every time.
Yeah.
Because that's how I'm gonna eat my
Non-negotiable.
eggs. Huh? Yeah,
Non-negotiable.
it's non-negotiable. I don't give a fuck what I get. I'm gonna get an egg sandwich.
Yeah, buddy.
So
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. We had about an hour and a half. I guess no announcements or nothing. So again, we got to do this. thing for,
we probably won't. What's this?
oh, no show next
No
week.
show next week.
We be gone.
Yeah, I'll be
no
in New York City. And
I
he'll
still
be-
got to get to New York. I'm one of these days I'm gonna get there. But then I'll be down in Columbus, packing up a house. So
That's what's up.
all right, y'all.
You gotta do the thing for 500 shows, the Murph thing.
Yeah, we gonna do that when we soon as we get done. We'll go to.
Oh,
record
I
that
thought it
real
had
quick.
to be on here. Never mind.
Nah,
My
we gonna
bad.
record it and send it to him. So you at least give them all your shit.
Ulise Dickerson on any social media platform. _ EULISE DICKERSON on IG. It is public now. My Facebook is private, so send me a message if you would like to be on my Facebook. Catch me at Bliss on Thursdays, each and every Thursday, 8 o'clock sharp. Vibes, Twerkaholic. Until then, until next time, stay blessed, healthy, and wealthy. Thank you so much.
All right, Playboy, give them all your shit.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. You can find me on back on Instagram, Playboy_James3, and you can find me on all DMST platforms. Like my dad say, be yourself before you be by yourself, man. So that's it. I'm out.
All right, Dev, give them all your shits.
It's Dev, man. I'm trying to spread love in a world full of hate. Love y'all. If you don't love me back, you leave.
His motherfucking mama do. Sorry.
My pops always say, do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not, man. It's Real Big Dev 216 everywhere.
Everywhere, nigga.
Everywhere. All right, y'all.
All right, Brainstorm, give me all your ships.
DMST16@yahoo.com with your questions, comments, concern, feedback. All of that good stuff. Again, no show next Sunday, so we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. We hope everybody have a, I don't even want to say have a good 4th of July, because fuck the 4th of July.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it just, you know, it's just weird. It was weird being at the Indians game on Friday. So I shot down there, and it's just like, that ruling comes down early in the day. It's like, everybody stand up for the national anthem. It's like, who the fuck wants to stand up for this when they telling half the people in this country what you can and can't do?
Yeah, it's crazy,
whatever.
man.
Anyway, man. It may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. So as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you on social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter
You. Ladies,
Yo,
2024.
And make sure y'all make it to the next pod in R&B.
You already know.
Hey, catch me at Bliss on Thursday.
All right, y'all. Peace.